Hey, what's up? How you doing? This is Marvin Carter coming to you from my home here in Texas. Hope this video finds you having a very blessed day. Hey, I wanted to share something with you. Something that's called Five Pillars for Building Your Online Business, Part One, and it's kind of something that I got from a guy by the name of Vince Reed. He has Internet Traffic Factory. Vinny Ayeo, and a guy by the name of Sebastian. I believe they have some more people on the staff there, but I was going through that particular training on their website, and I was like, this is really good, and it was too good not to share. Now, I'm not going to give you all the details that they provide, in that particular training because it's a very detailed training, but I did want to share with you some things that you should be considering when building your business online. Okay. So, and I was I was debating, should I just make one long video or should I keep this very, very short, in a little miniature short video? So I'm going to go with some very short videos. So it should be easier for you to retain in that. And just hope you follow along with me and then hope you get value for it. I definitely feel like this is some good stuff. So as you're reading right here, number one on the list of the five pillars to your online business. Now, this is not, you may have some people that talk about the pillars of social media, but this is just basically five pillars for your online business. So number one is going to be websites. Okay. Now you've seen advertising all over the place. You may see it on Facebook. You may see it on Twitter, commercials on, if you're watching Hulu or, if you're watching television, doing the sporting events, people saying that you need a website. Okay. But if you're going to be a business owner, no matter what business owner that you are going to be, you want to make sure that when people come to your website, after you get your domain name and hosting, and that stuff, you want to make sure that, that you have clarity and that your message is congruent with your advertising and your online brand or your branding. Okay. So for example, you don't want to be a person that's a chef, right? And you're sending people to your website and there you're selling real estate. Okay. All right. So, you may, if you want to be a chef that's selling restaurant space or real estate, then you may want to have a separate page for that. Or you don't want to come to a chef's website and you're talking about the best way to groom your dog or the best way to feed your cat. Okay. Because then people will get a mixed message. They really wouldn't understand what they're really getting from there. So when you go to their website, if you're a chef, there should be clarity. Your visitors and your clients should be clear that when they come to their website, that it's congruent with chef or cooking or something related, to restaurant business, something that fits all along within that particular realm. Okay, and you want to make sure that that message is congruent with your social media profiles too as well. Okay, now when you're posting to your blog, you want to make sure that you stay on schedule. Like if you look at my blog, marvincarter.com, you'll see, sometimes, I may post here, sometimes I may post there. So one of my goals or one of my things in my plan, my action plan for this year is to stay on schedule and be consistent this year. So when I post a blog, at one point in time, then, like if I say I'm going to post a blog post this week on this day, then I make sure that I deliver on this week, this day, and at that time. And if you look at top earners online, they're always consistent. It's almost like a television show. When you watch your favorite television show, you know what day is coming on and you know what time, that is coming on. So you definitely want to make sure that when you're posting to your fans and to your clients, to your audience, that you want to stay on schedule. Okay. So they can be looking for your information. Okay. Now, if you look at a lot of websites, they have something what is called a lead magnet. It's usually a free giveaway, whether it's a PDF, a video series or something of that nature, something for free that they can give away to potential clients in exchange for their information to sign them up on a newsletter. And on that newsletter, they may receive discounts, on food. They may receive, discounts, on different types of books, recipes, or whatever, but the goal is to give you something for free in exchange for your information. So you want that lead magnet to be congruent with your branding message on your website. And so, so let's just use the example. Now, I'm not a chef or anything like that, but let's stay in the context of what we've been using. So if you're a chef and then your lead magnet on your page will be congruent with your brand message and your website. So you would want to offer something that say, hey, sign up for my free newsletter and, get my five favorite killer recipes, right off the back. And then, so as soon as they put in their name and email address, they go on your newsletter and you send them your 5 killer recipes, or you may send them, a 20% discount off their next meal at your restaurant, so forth and so on. Okay. So those are things, that you definitely want to consider, when you're dealing with websites. Okay. So, that's particularly it for this particular video. Let's recap. One is clarity and messages congruent with your ads and your online branding. Stay on schedule with your posting and stay consistent. And number 3 is going to be lead magnet should be congruent with your branding message and your website. Okay, so you definitely want to make sure that you're clear what you're offering to your potential customers and clients and your audience, so that they are not confused about where they're at and what services that you're offering. Okay, number 2, we're going to be talking about social media. We're getting more off into the social media part, which is what a lot of people are using nowadays. And social media is very, very powerful, especially when you're using the platform of Facebook. But you also have Instagram, you have Twitter, you have a lot more social media platforms out there, even the video platform of YouTube. So we'll talk about that in the next video. Okay, hopefully you got value. If you did, make sure that you share it. This is Marvin Carter signing out. Peace. See you in the next video.